Welcome. Today we're going to go ahead and talk about subtraction without regrouping and how we use tens and ones and hundreds cubes to solve the problems. So I'm going to go ahead and start out with the problem. 57 take away 34. Okay? And with subtraction, we only make the first number. And then we take away from this first number the second number, okay? And if we get confused with place value, we can go ahead and circle the 5 and label it tens. T for tens. And circle the ones place and label it O for ones. So I'm going to go ahead and make my first number, which is 5 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to go ahead and make my ones. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. So I always subtract for my ones place first and not my tens place. The reason behind that is when you need to regroup, you'll need to get in a habit of doing that. So I go ahead and I can circle my tens and my ones place again to make sure I don't get confused between the two places and the place value. So I can see that I need to take away 4 ones. So I'm going to go ahead and take away 4 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I look at my tens place and I have 3 tens I need to take away. So I'm going to take away 3. 1, 2, 3. And now I can go ahead and figure out my answer. So it doesn't matter which way you start by trying to figure out what your answer is, just keeping it consistent so you understand. So I'm going to go ahead and count my ones. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to write that down. And then I'm going to count my tens. 10, 20. And I'm going to record that as well. So my answer is 23. So I'm going to go ahead and solve another problem. So I'm going to go ahead and erase my work. I'm going to move my tens and ones down. So, next problem is going to be 87 take away 25. All right. So, I'm going to go ahead, and if I need to label the tens and ones, go ahead and do so. I'm going to go ahead and make my first number. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. And then I'm going to go ahead and make my ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I'm going to go ahead and subtract from my ones place first. Always subtracting in our ones place first. So I need to take away 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I need to take away my tens, and I need to take away 2 tens. 1, 2. And then I can go ahead and figure out what my answer is. So I'm going to count my ones. 1, 2. And then I'm going to count my tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So my answer is 62. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope to see you next time.